Tankers practice test 1. The amount of liquid to load into a tanker depends on the amount of liquid expansion, the weight of the liquid, the legal limit. Or D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. The amount of liquid to load inside a tank depends on D, all of the above. You'll feel the effect of liquid surge less if you turn slowly and carefully, gradually brake to a stop, haul thick liquids. The answer is D, all of the above. The best way to prevent rolling over when pulling a tanker through a curve is, the answer is A, travel at speeds below the posted limit. Number 4, stop valves in a cargo tank. B, close in an emergency. 5, the liquid inside the bulk tank can cause a tank truck to roll sideways. The answers are A, when traveling through a curve, B, even with baffles inside the trailer to slow flow, C, even when traveling at posted speed limits. The answer is D, all of the above. Question 6. A baffled tanker is one with, the answer is A, walls with holes inside the trailer for the liquid to flow through. 7. Which is the most stable tank shape? The answer is D, elliptical. The cladding in a tanker, the answer is C, protects the tank from corrosive cargo. Number 9. A liquid tank trailer that has no baffles is most often used for A, milk or food products. That's the first one. Practice test 2, tankers. You should observe the posted limits for curves and be aware that A, tank trucks have a high center of gravity. The posted speed may not be slow enough for a tank truck. C, a rollover can still occur when traveling at posted speeds in a tank truck. D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. A smooth bore tank is another term for, the answer is A liquid tank without baffles. I'm going to read that one again. A smooth bore tank is another term for a liquid tank with baffles. 3. The amount of liquid you should put into the tank depends on, the answer is D, all of the above. The amount of liquid which will expand in transit, the weight of density of the liquid, legal weight limits. Outage is defined as, the answer is A, the process of liquid expansion as it becomes warm. 5. When driving a smooth bore tanker combination, be especially cautious, the answer is C, when starting and stopping. Number 6. When the tanks are partially filled, the movement of the liquid is called surging. A. 7. Hauling tank vehicles requires special skills. It's going to be D, all of the above. Now I'll read the answers. Hauling tank vehicles require special skills because A, the center of gravity is higher. B, the vehicle is top heavy. C, the loaded weight is high up off the road. But the answer for that one was D, all of the above. They were all right answers. 6. Dividers inside the tankers that have openings at the top and bottoms are called B, baffles. Those are called baffles. Baffles in a tanker control the forward and backward liquid surge. The answer was B, control the forward and backward liquid surge. The question again for that one was baffles in a tanker. Okay. 10. The driver should pay particular attention to the it's going to be D, all of the above, on smaller tankers. I'm going to read that one again. The driver should pay particular attention to the blank on the smaller tankers. The answer is D, all of the above. The question is high center of gravity. The answer was high center of gravity, high distribution, and level of fluids. But the answer was D, all of the above on that one. Okay, now I'm on the third. Practice test 3, tankers. Question 1. A tanker trailer with baffles help to control, the answer is C, movement from the front to the back. Number 2. The reason a tanker trailer should not be loaded completely full is because, the answer is C, liquid expands and can leak out of the trailer. Question 3. A tank vehicle is defined as a vehicle which transports A, liquids, B, liquid gas, C, bulk fertilizer. The answer is D, both A and B, liquids and liquid gases. 4. When a bulk tank vehicle is stopped at an intersection which has a slippery surface, the answer is B. The liquid movement could push the truck into the intersection. Retest markings. C. Show what type of test or inspection was performed. Retest markings. The answer is C. Show what type of test or inspections was performed. 6. Hauling liquids in tanks requires special care for 2 reasons. One reason is blank center of gravity than tankers have. The answer is D, high center of gravity. 7. You need to be extremely cautious when driving smoothbore tankers. This is especially true when you are B, starting or stopping. The best way to take a curve with a tanker is to slow to a safe speed before entering the curve, then blank as you go through. The answer is B. Accelerate slightly as you go through. You should know the outage needed for the liquid you carry because A. Some liquids expand more than others when they are warm. 10. Baffles in liquids cargo tanks do not usually prevent the movement of the surge from side to side. The answer is C, side to side. That was Tankers Test 3. Now I'm doing Tankers Test 4. How should you expect a truck with a cargo tank that has baffles to haul on the road? How would you expect a truck with a cargo tank that has baffles to haul on the road? The answer is A. There will be less front to back surge than there is in the tankers without baffles. 2. Side to side surge can cause, the answer is C, rollovers. 3. The amount of liquid to load into a tank depends on, the answer is C, both of the above are true. And the first one is A, is the legal weight limit. B, the amount the liquid will expand in transit. C, both of the above are true. You are driving on a clear night. 4. You are driving on a clear night. You must dim your headlights from high to low. You should adjust your speed so you can stop. The answer is A, the distance you can see ahead. 5. When your cargo tank has baffles, what handling effect do you expect? The answer is C. There would be less front to back surge than there is in a tank without baffles. 6. Liquid tight separations between compartments inside a tanker are called. The answer is A. Bulkheads. Which are driving You are driving a tank truck and the front wheels begin to skid. Which of these is most likely to occur? The answer is C. You will continue in a straight line and keep moving forward no matter how much you steer. 8. Empty trucks, the answer is A, may require longer stopping distance than full trucks. 9. When you load the small tanks on a cargo tank equipped with bulkheads, you should check weight distribution. The answer is B, weight distribution. Which of the following statements about emergency steering and tankers is true? The answer is B. When making a quick steering movement, do not apply the brakes. That's it for 10. Now I'm moving to practice test 5, tankers. What does liquid surge do to the handling of a tanker? The surge can move the truck into the direction of the liquid wave. You should be extremely cautious when driving smoothbore tankers, especially when you are C. Stopping and stopping. A tanker has lost its brakes. When should the driver use a truck escape ramp? The answer is B. Always. Outage means allowance for expansion of liquids. The answer is C. Number 4, the question is outage means, and the answer was C. Allowance for expansion of liquids. Number 5. Which of these statements about stopping distance and speed is true? The answer is C. Both of the above are true. So the question is, you need about 4 times as much stopping distance at 40 miles per hour as at 20 miles per hour. B is wet roads can double stopping distance at any time. C is both of the above are true. So the answer was C. Both of the above are true. 6. Separation between the compartments inside the tankers that have openings or holes in them are called C. Baffles. They're called baffles. When you unload the smaller tanks of a tank with bulkheads, be careful to check B. Distribution of weight. When you unload the smaller tanks of a tank with bulkheads, be careful to check the weight distribution of weight. Number 8. Hauling liquids in tank vehicles requires special care for 2 reasons. One reason is liquid movement. The answer is C, liquid movement. Number 9. An emergency forces you to stop your tanker quickly or crash. You should A. Use controlled or stabbed braking. 10. Liquids in a tank with baffles can have what kind of surge? The answer is B. Side to side. That's it. That's all 5 CDL tankers tests. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment. If you have any negative questions, just leave me comments. Thank you.